Welcome to the Goat League, the first episode of the Goat League. The Goat League is a My League online game that me and my friends play. Right, so this first episode, we're going to be going over the settings and the setup of how we construct this league and how it'll be ran. I just want to go over this with our audience to let them know just the rules beforehand. Right. So to begin, we're going to start this season off in the regular season. Playing on 2K20, so can't do start today and can't start in the off season. So we're starting the regular season, right? And now it's asking what timers that we will be using. All right, the timers are basically league events like the draft, trade deadline, free agency, all that good stuff. But first, we're going to change the draft date. We're going to push it back so we give ourselves enough time to discuss a proper draft date. That way everyone is available, right? On the power rankings, we're going to have that listed at 10% into the season. So 10% into the season is when our power rankings will be dropped. Trade deadline will be 80% into the season. So towards the end of the season, not the very end, but towards the end will be our trade deadline where we will allow no more trading, right? And every other timer, we're just going to leave to default. We're going to leave it at default. All right, so now we're actually going to start customizing our league. So first off, the season length, we're going to do 29 games. We're going to do 29 games. All right, in the past we've done 14 games because we want the shortest season, because we know no one's going to play a long season. We just want to get to the playoffs and play against and compete against each other. So, but we now do 29 games because 14 games does not allow you to play Eastern and Western Conference games. You only can play inside your conference. So we want to be able to play everybody. So we're going to leave that at 29 games. All right, the quarter length of this season will be 6-minute quarters. 6-minute quarters. We're going to do that for the simulated quarter length as well, so that simulated stats are inflated. That way everyone has honest stats across the board, computer and users. All right, and we're going to leave all of this stuff off as far as the normalized played to sim minutes, all that good stuff. All right, we're going to turn on fantasy draft on. That's the whole point of this series. We're going to do a fantasy draft of all-time players. All right, we're going to keep it serpentine. Draft order serpentine. That way, when we draft 1, 2, 3 in the first round, we draft 3, 2, 1 in the second round. That way, no one has an overwhelming advantage as far as drafting. All right, next we're going to choose our player pool. The player pool we choose is going to be all-time players. Be sure not to pick all NBA and classic teams, because all NBA and classic teams could leave out the prime versions of certain players, such as Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant, and other players as well. So Tracy McGrady, for example, his classic teams he's on is the 2000 Raptors and the Rockets, but they're missing his Magic team. So the only way you can get that Tracy McGrady is to choose the all-time player pool. Same thing with Kobe. They do not have the 06 Kobe, the one where he dropped 81 points. They only have the young Froby, and they have, a little bit past his prime Kobe. Right? We want the prime version of every single player because we want the most realistic GOAT League possible. So again, that is why we're choosing the all-time player pool. All right, on this one, we're gonna choose no keep best. We want the best version. We don't want 6 Michael Jordans on 6 different teams or 3 different LeBrons on 3 different. We want one player. We just want the best version. So we're gonna choose no keep best. The playoff format would be 3-3-5-5. 3-3-5-5. Like I said, we want quick series because we don't want to bore anyone out. All right, we're gonna turn the salary cap off just because we don't want financial issues to hinder one of the greatest teams being formed. So we want that to be turned off. Injuries turned off. We don't want any injuries hindering this GOAT season. This is a GOAT season. All right. don't kill me on this, but the gameplay for the regular season will be, the gameplay difficulty for the regular season will be on Superstar mode, because 2K, Hall of Fame on computer is just OD. So we're gonna keep that on Superstar for right now, and then for Hall of Fame, for playoffs we'll go Hall of Fame. All right, here we're gonna choose the team that you want to use. It doesn't really matter the team that you use. You're basically choosing a coach. After that, you can change your team name, your location. You can even change your uniforms, your court. So all that personalization is up to you. Like I said, the only thing you're choosing really is a coach and a system. So in the conference that you will play here, all that will come into play. Then here I'm just going to be inviting my friends to the league so they can join, and we will create a draft lobby and then draft. So that was all for the first episode. Like I said, we will get this thing rocking. We're going to get this thing rolling. We're going to have statistics. We're going to have top 10 plays, keeping up with award races, playoff picture, all the good stuff we're going to have. So stay tuned for the next